Well, first of all, let me congratulate you for getting here. You're on the right track because you're looking for professional help. One of the biggest mistakes we make in trading is trying to achieve something without not knowing much about it. We hear from people that they've been successful in trading, we don't educate ourselves enough, and we jump in and we start losing a lot of money. You're here because you need help, and I'm here because I want to help you. So you want to trade, but you can't work out which way the market's going. Does it seem like the market always seems to go against you? When I was a beginner in the market, I remember that's exactly how I felt all the time. I always felt like somebody was watching me and the market just seems to go against me. But the market is big and there are thousands and millions of participants. So really, it can't be going against me per se. There must be something that I'm doing wrong. Now, there are two ways you can go about improving your trading. One, which is to educate yourself more and to take a lot of stock market training courses and so forth. But again, that may not guarantee you any results. The other route you can take is joining experienced people who can analyze the market, who understand the market, who can forecast fairly accurately where the markets might be going. These are known as Forex signals or trade signals. Forex signals are trading ideas given by professionals, let me add experienced professionals, on when to buy or sell, what price to open your position at, what price to close your position at and take profit, and also what price to close out your position, known as a stop loss. You may also be given Forex signals by computer algorithms, which try to work out which way the market might be going. I've been analyzing the markets for over 20 years, and I think I'm pretty good at this. I've developed a unique technique which allows me to forecast where the markets might be going with a high degree of accuracy. So I'm here to share this knowledge and experience with you and help you become a profitable trader. Millions of people around the world want to trade on the stock market and become profitable. But did you know, on average, around 80% of retail traders like you and I, we lose our money. Where does all that money go? It goes to the big boys. It goes to the big institutions. Because when you are buying or selling and you're taking a loss, somebody is on the other side who's taking the profit. Because when you're buying from somebody else. When you're selling or you're doing a short sell, you're borrowing it from somebody else and somebody else is buying it from you. So there's always another party, and that other party happens to be the big banks, the big institutions, the hedge funds, and all those other funds who are actually making the profits. There are many reasons why this happens, many reasons why we happen to fail. One of the key reasons are emotions. We let our emotions get in the way and we make the wrong decision. But the key reason is most of us don't know how to forecast the market. Most of us don't know how to work out where the market is going. Most of us don't know when to open a trade. Most of us don't quite understand whether to buy or sell. And most of us can't sort of work out where we should be closing our trade. Where, if it goes into profit, where we should close. And if it goes wrong and against us, where should we close? And this is where I fit in. I tell you what to trade. I tell you what price to open the position at. I tell you what price to take profit at. And I also tell you what price to close the position at if it goes against us. Of course, you've got the freedom of choosing to follow my trade ideas or choosing not to follow my trade ideas. You don't need to follow all my trade ideas. Sometimes you might disagree with my view of my trades, in which case you shouldn't be trading. So I always encourage you to make your own judgment as well, rather than just blindly following my trade ideas. So let's go through a few things you need to keep in mind when trading with my Forex signals. First of all, you need to sign up. Head over to the website and choose one of the packages, and filling the short form, it literally takes 2 minutes to sign up. Next, what you need is the Telegram app. If you don't have this already, download this app on your phone and install this, because I'm going to invite you to my VIP Telegram channel where I post all my Forex signals. Now that you're in my VIP channel, you should be able to see all the previous Forex signals. So feel free to browse through those and see how things were going. Now, there are a few very simple rules you need to follow to ensure you are profitable. Aim to do all the trades that I'm suggesting. Don't pick and mix, because you're going to be messing with the win rate. You might end up choosing all the failing trades. At the end of the day, I cannot be 100% correct. I try to keep my accuracy as high as possible, but you don't want to be in a position where you are picking and mixing and you end up choosing the wrong trades to do. The returns I've been achieving are 4 times more than the losses we've been taking. Now, that is achieved by doing all the trades. Now, if you choose to do some trades and don't do some other trades, then your return rate might be less. Next point to keep in mind is manage your position sizes carefully. I'm not there to help you trade. I'm here to give you my market forecast and my trader ideas. You're doing the trading. The trading comes with a few other factors such as your mind, which is your mentality and how you handle things, how you handle losses, how you handle profits, and your method. Your method in terms of how you're going to calculate your lot sizes, what your exposure is going to be, how much of your account you're going to be using for the trades. Make sure you do not overexpose yourself. Make sure your trades are not so big that you cannot even handle the stop loss. The stop loss is there to help protect our account. It's not there to destroy our account. So you should be calculating your position such that even if a trade idea goes to stop loss, you're only making a small loss. Next point is try to stick to a fixed size position for all your trades. I know this goes against what many others might preach, and they might say, okay, why don't you compound and increase and grow your account quickly? The problem with that is when we are trading, it's a probabilities game. We don't know if we're going to be right or wrong. We base it on what is highly probable in terms of our forecasts. So when I'm giving you a trade idea, I'm only giving you trade ideas that I feel are highly likely to work. Now, not all those trades are going to be right. Now, the last thing you want to do is you do not want to have a big position on a losing trade. So you might be doing small trades, win, and then you start compounding and you do a big trade and it happens to be the losing trade. That's a bad idea. So what I'm usually suggesting is forget about compounding to start with. Until you are quite an experienced trader, focus on keeping your trade sizes the same. Next, you need to watch out for my messages on Telegram and action as soon as you can, because sometimes we need to close a trade early. The market is always moving, so the price is not going to hang around the open price that I'm suggesting. You don't want to jump in when it's too late, because then you're going to be chasing the risk rewards. So I don't look at the entire market. I don't analyze everything and anything there is. I can't be the jack of all trades. I can't be accruing everything. So I focus on a few specific instruments. Some of the key ones that I focus on are XBR USD, which is crude oil, XAU USD, which is gold, NASDAQ 100, GBP USD, which is the pound versus the dollar, and EUR USD, Euro USD, which is the euro against the dollar. You should ideally be using the same broker as me so that you're getting the same prices that I am. I might be sending you a trade signal, for example, buy XBR USD at 85.4, but your broker is showing that XBR USD is at 85.8 or 85.2, for example. You're going to be left confused. You won't know when to actually enter. So I highly suggest you join the same broker that I use. I use a broker which has quite tight spreads and the commissions are quite low, so I do actually recommend them. I'll leave a link to the broker in the description below. I've tried to make this as easy as possible, so head over to the link in the description below, click, and within 2 minutes you'll sign up and top up your account and you're ready to go. Now, patience is key when you're trying to trade. Whether it's my Forex signals or whether it's your own trading ideas, it's very important to have patience. We are not here to make a quick buck. We're not here to get rich quickly. What we want to do is we want to become profitable in a reasonable amount of time. There will be times when, for example, we are constantly hitting stop loss because the market becomes uncertain. There's some big news out and things start going all over the place. It's okay to hit stop loss every now and again, because when we hit stop loss, we take very small losses. And when we get to target, we take profit that is 3 times bigger, at least, than the stop loss. So what this basically means is that we can take 3 losses and make up for that with 1 profitable trade. There are times when I give you Forex signals or trade ideas where the risk reward is 5 to 1, 6 to 1, 7 to 1. I've even seen 10 to 1 risk reward trades. So what that means is we take a very small loss relative to the profits that we are looking to achieve. Unlike other Forex signal providers, I don't do the small risky trades where you get 20, 30, 40, 50 pips. I don't do those trades. I focus on trades that are 100 pips all the way up to 1,000 pips, sometimes even more, especially when it comes to the NASDAQ, where, there are times when we've caught like 5,000, 6,000, 10,000 pips. So these are not very short-term trades, but they're not long-term either. I focus on a time frame that gives us a balance of good amount of risk and reward. So now to catch these big pips, 100 pips, 500 pips, 600, 700 pips, 1,000 pips, you've got to be patient. You've got to be patient and let the market do its thing. As always, I make time for everyone. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to send me a private message on Telegram and I'll respond as soon as I can. You'll have direct access to me. And finally, if you're feeling really motivated, you can get my Forex Signals free for life. All you have to do is invite 5 of your friends to join my paid package. And in return for this favor, I will give you my Forex Signals free for life. So let's look after each other. So go ahead and click the yellow button on the screen and join now. The market is exciting. The market is moving. Don't miss my next Forex Signal on gold that is coming up. You take care. Bye-bye.